Stop and go traffic on the southbound Richmond 287 down toward 4th Street with a wreck. You've got delays on the New York State Thruway heading northbound up by the Palisades Parkway with an accident on 287.
Driving down the interstate, it's 2 a.m. I'm infinite, wondering if I can make this last before it finishes. These front porches haven't taken down their Christmas shit from last year. They want more from life if it exists. I guess we're all looking forward to us shining. A couple holidays from now we'll all be fine when we finally get a chance to walk along horizons, or we're bored of trying, organizing 45 and tired. We were shopping mall pilgrims, outlaws at yard sales. We wrote our names in ash and cigarettes on guardrails. So if they do report me missing and my car bails, I was 21 the day the engine in my heart failed. Someday I wanna leave the state, move away and gone. Every wrinkle in my face says I'm aging wrong. Wake up in a diner playing 80s graduation songs and start to wonder if my generation's days are lost. Orchestrate the horns, tires hit the rain. I'm driving, singing prayers I compiled on the way, cause heaven's just a car crash away from real life. Till then I'll never know what paradise feels like. Yeah, well everything gets old, everything gets dusty, everything gets cold, until we do it all again without the interruptions. I no longer can recognize the houses we grew up in. Yeah, well everything gets old, everything gets vintage, everything lets go until tomorrow when we find a better way to end the century. Suddenly we recognize the people that we're meant to be. As I'm driving down the interstate, it's 4 a.m. I'm infinite, wondering if I can make this last before it finishes. Is this great stillness all we're really out to find? Is there a pot of gold at the end of the power lines? We hop fences, over garage centers, and hopelessly lost tenants of the parking lot perspective. Tired of broken Hondas, tires that blow up on us. Someday we'll grow up and be local rock legends who stop pretending. I don't wanna be that lost. Convinced my ticket out isn't a scratch off. We found hope in a melody, it was just a riff. The song says there's more to life, but it's just a myth. Speeding past the gallery of lights, lead me off into the blanket of the night. Because I would rather crash my car on purpose than grow up to be a person who's unhappy with an accidental life. When everything gets old, everything gets dusty, everything gets cold, we'll finally do it all again without the interruptions, and we'll no longer recognize the houses we grew up in. Yeah, well everything gets old, everything gets dusty, everything gets cold, until we do it all again without the interruptions. I no longer can recognize the houses we grew up in. Yeah, well everything gets old, everything gets vintage, everything lets go until tomorrow when we find a better way to end the century. Suddenly we recognize the people that we're meant to be.